Welcome back yet again. How are we doing? Good to hear you're doing well. I'm absolutely doing pretty dang well myself. It is a bit of a breezier morning. The temperature is crisp and cool, and the water looking dazzling. I'd say, I'm gonna give it an 8.2. I'm waiting to see what an 8.5 feels like. Ironically, I'm probably not going to give the chocolate bar a score number-wise because that's just complicated, can be controversial, and it's not that deep. This chocolate bar is from Potomac chocolate. It's called Worth Its Salt, which means it is a 70% dark chocolate with sea salt. Yeah, and did you know the phrase "worth its salt" has meaning historically? Salt, or what's the word? Salary. Salary. The Latin word that it stems from is salarium, which means salt money. Cool stuff. Too bad salt is not as worth like it used to be, because we'd all be pretty rich with the salt in the cabinet. Anyway, the salt, the bar. This is man, I'm getting ahead of myself. Where am I at? The ingredients that it talks about: the hand-harvested West Virginia sea salt with hand-packed Virginia dark chocolate. The cacao origins: Dominican Republic and Peru. And furthermore, the single ingredients listed: cacao, cane sugar, cocoa butter, and of course salt, all noted to be organic. I'm organic too. So that's really all I have to say. Let's open it up. Open it up. And unfortunately, I have broken the bar, but that's okay. And I believe the part of the bar that's broken has that single fish all by itself. Oh, wait. Yep, there it is. Unfortunate. Anyway, it tastes the same, makes no difference. What I will do is make sure I get a little, actually let me connect it. Gotta have the full-on experience here. Gotta take a thumbnail. So when I make a video, I have a thumbnail image that I can put on top. I don't know if any of these ever really work. Okay, and the salt must be in it because there is not an inclusion of a salty side, but yeah. So my taste buds, they are a bit they're in the bed recovering right now. I had a good plate of some sweet and spicy pork from a South Korean restaurant in town, and it was very hot, and I proceeded to burn my tongue and a little bit of the roof of my mouth. So my taste buds, they're a bit tired. Not as sensitive to the good foods, but they're recovering and I can still taste. Okay, so, so this is indeed got the salt. So if you like your stuff salty, this does not disappoint. Now, on the dark chocolate realm, 70%, I think, personally, if you're not a dark chocolate person, the salt definitely whips it up, and it's really it's a very complimenting combo. And again, my personal opinion that when you get the dark chocolate 70% or above in the store, you know, people are like, yeah, it's a bit too much for me or them. But when you get like the craft chocolate, there's actually lots of flavor and notes and richer context. That makes any sense. So I think you should try. Not think. You will try this. You will. But yeah, a nice dark chocolate with lots of good salt. And I did not know that, I mean, I guess there's water in West Virginia, you know, on the coast. But wasn't even thinking that you could just get sea salt. When I went to Death Valley National Park, I was in the salt flats, whatever area of it, and I actually had to taste the ground because I had to make sure it was salt, and it was salt. Crazy stuff. Anyway, really good bar, and I do suggest you try it. And I'm kind of yapping along with the stories here, but time to wrap it up. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you have yourself a good day, a daggum good day. And as noted, I never did give this a score. It's always just a explanation of it's good, I really like it, I really like it, you should try it kind of thing. So, but anyway, I'm most certainly going to have a daggum good time too now. All right.